Hello everyone, CC Bricks here, and today we are in for a great video because today we have a vintage Lego haul and it is going to be great. So basically I went to a garage sale today and they had all these boxes of vintage Lego and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe all these sets are here. And then I was like, how much did it cost? And they're like, well, the big box is $20 and the small ones are $5. And I got super excited. I mean, I couldn't say that out loud because if they found out they were rare, then they would have moved the price up. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll take them all. So I bought all of the sets and I can't believe I got them. There's so many good bricks in there from the 70s, like dating to from like 1974 to 1980 something. And then I at another house just got a bin of assorted pieces just from the 2000s, more modern bricks, just to help me with my mocks. So first I'm gonna go through the bin of modern pieces. It's mostly Lego Friends and Lego City. So here it is. It was like $5 or $10. I don't know, but it has lots of good stuff in here. We got some base plate, this big boat, and there's lots of just these white pieces that are very helpful for walls. Here's some more base plate. A Nissan car driver, some tires, just lots of pieces that are helpful for building mocks. There was lots of, there's a couple of random toys in here that got mixed and that removed. There was a weird doll thing that I threw away. Oh, here's another weird thing, American Girl doll drink or something. Throw that away. But yeah, there's lots of just good stuff in here that will really help with my mocks, especially these white bricks. There's a lot of them and I always need them. So yeah, it's also helpful along with the windows. So anyways, that is all the modern pieces. Now I'm gonna move on to this shoebox filled with classic space. So this was one of the vintage Lego things that I got. It has lots of good classic space stuff in it. So it has, well, first of all, it has these old tires in this car. I've been trying to figure out what set this is. It's definitely something classic space because there's so many things in here that really say classic space. And there's also some minifigs which are in another one of the bins. And then there's these print-on pieces. Oh yeah, this piece with a spring, and it goes down and springs back up. You gotta be careful with the spring, but it's a springy piece and it's really cool. I actually didn't know this piece existed until today. And then there's some wings and some of these old computer prints. I love these old computer prints. So yeah, just in this shoebox, and it has lots of good stuff in here. It costs, I think it costed like $5, which is great. Next, so this box is technically a Lego helicopter, but the helicopter pieces are in the other boxes. This just has lots of random white and yellow Lego bricks in it. So here's like a crane thing. Oh. There's a bunch of clear window pieces. Looks like this was probably a car at one point. What is this piece? This piece is cool. So yeah, there's lots of pieces in here. Oh, here's a windmill. So yeah, lots of cool, just yellow and white bricks in here. And this was $3. So I have the box to the helicopter, and then I also have the instructions, and the pieces are just scattered among the boxes. So anyways, my next box is a really good one. The universal motor. The box is very beat up, so I'm going to try to restore it a bit. But inside it has the motor and all these pieces. And it says here under the tape, use this box for storage. And so it has all the pieces, and this actually still works when you put the batteries in. So let's see that in action. Okay, so like this is the power box, and it has the batteries in it. And then this is the car itself with the wheels on it. And then there's this cord. So the cord plugs into the power box. And then I think it plugs into this side of the car because it only plugs into one of the sides. And let's see if this will work. Oh, there we go. So this makes it go backwards, and this makes, well, why did it stop? Oh, there, that makes it go forwards. Oh. Cord falls out kind of easily, but I guess that's okay. But that's very cool that it still works inside vintage. And you can take this off, and there's the motor. Oops, that's blurry. The motor and the gears on the inside. Yeah, and then this goes on top so that you can build it to look like a car. So I can probably use some of those pieces to make it look like a car. Let's see what we can do. You can put this here, and that and that. I'm just kind of like rebuilding. If you want to, you can feel free to skip forward to the rest of the haul, or you can continue watching my little free build. I guess it won't really want me to cover the cords. Yeah, it won't. Well, then I guess I just added a window. Oh, I plugged it into the wrong side, I think. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, it's going. So I can just put this whole thing at the front. Oh, slow down. And now I can ride it. It's very cool. Fun to play with. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back into the box for now, and then, oh yeah, by the way, this motor can be connected with the helicopter so that it can make the propeller spin. It says that in the back of the instructions and shows you everything you need to know on how to connect it. So anyways, the next box is a great one. I am finding so many good bricks in there. It's amazing. So this final box is basically a big Lego case of Lego bricks, mostly red and blue, but it only costs $20, and it has such good things in there. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's hard to open, so I've just left it cracked open. Yes, those of you who know Lego, you're looking in here and going, oh my goodness, you have minifigure prototypes. Yes, there are minifigure prototypes in there. I had to find the pieces and put them back together, but they're really cool. And it's so hard to find Lego minifigure prototypes, I feel like. So it's so cool to have those. And I also got lots of classic space figures, printed tiles, and lots of cool pieces. So let's take a look at these bricks. So here are 3 minifigure prototypes. And then I found these legs to a 4th one, but there's no head, torso, or hat. So these are the 3 complete ones I have. And I think they're just so interesting. Like, their arms are hardly there, and their legs don't move, and they have no face. But it's so cool to have these, especially to have 3 of them. And then we got these 3 Classic Space Red figures. This one is in really good condition. The little spacing looks good, and their face is in good condition, and their helmet is not broken. These 2, this one the helmet is broken, and the faces are kind of faded, but it's still really cool to have these Classic Space ones because I did not have any red yet. And here we have a white Classic Space figure in really good condition. This is the best white one I have in condition, and this one is missing its legs, but it's another white one. And then we got a blue one here in very good condition, except it's missing the oxygen tank. So then here, I started to find the pieces to a LEGO Homemaker series figure, and the yellow bin was this head, and then the red bin I found the shoulders, but there's no arms, and I can't find any. I can probably find the body, but it's just normal LEGO pieces. But that is still really cool to find. Over here, we just have like some bendable and crane pieces that like wind up. Here we have like a fire hose. So yeah, and then here, this extends really far, so I'm not going to extend it. But I'll extend it a little bit. The hook can go up and down, like a little fishing rod. So yeah, that's cool. And then here is a set of tires. And then there's these. Oh, and there's a 3rd one. I haven't found 3 yet. These like pieces for retro train tracks, and I have the old train pieces that would go on these. And I haven't yet figured out what set they go to, but I'm going to do some research. And here is the pieces to the helicopter. They use a lot of these blue Technic parts. And so there's lots of random red and blue bricks in here. There's lots of these base plate, the train pieces. Oh, there's 4 of these. Wow. Gonna save those outside of the box. There's a lot of slope bricks in here as well. So yeah, there's just lots of random bits and pieces in here that are so cool. And there's actually, hold on just a second, an instruction booklet on things that you can build with these pieces. You can build a helicopter, a pickup truck, crane, another truck, boat and carrier, another truck. This is a cool truck. Or is that like a tractor or a street sweeper? Yeah. And yeah, here it's showing the motor. You can build that on top of it, which is really cool. So just showing things you can build with the motor that I have. So yeah, all of these bricks are really cool. So I have gone through everything. It's so cool to have all of these pieces for such a cheap price. So one of the smaller bins was $3, 2 of the smaller ones were $5, and this big one was $20. So I spent a total of $33 on all these vintage 70s and 80s Legos. And then the other bin was $5 or $10, which is a great price for just a big bin of random Legos. So yeah, I had a great find. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe unless the comments get turned off.